The last time I asked. It's a new year. It's a new year.
Oh, last time this year.
One chance.
One chance?
I mean, just
one more.
One more chance, please.
You know what, Mr. Scott?
One more chance.
No.
I just want
Mr.
one chance, please.
Mr. Scott.
I want to be in jail.
I know you don't want to be in jail, but you got to listen to what we're telling you.
Mr. Simpson, please just give me one chance.
Mr. Scott.
I don't want to be locked up.
Mr. Scott, I know you don't.
I don't want to be locked up, man. Every time I
but-
get locked up, somebody put their hands on me or do something to me in here.
Okay, Mr. Scott.
You don't know.
Whoa.
No,
really?
I'm not saying.
Seriously?
No, I'm not.
I think
like
you
that.
need to stop about that.
No, I'm saying like.
I think you need, Mr. Scott, you need to stop.
So here's where we stand now. Mr. Scott claims that if he stays locked up, he won't be able to get the medical treatment he needs. Apparently, his insurance won't cover the necessary shots. While he's behind bars, he's asking the judge to release him on personal bond. But the situation is more complicated than that. The prosecution doesn't agree with this request. The facts are clear. Mr. Scott has violated court orders before. He was already arrested for trespassing and assaulting officers, and he was given clear instructions not to go back to certain areas, not to cause trouble, yet here he is again committing.
What are we doing?
Thank you, Judge. We were here a couple weeks ago on these two cases. Mr. Scott has a bond violation, which is why he is back incarcerated for allegedly going to a no-go-to area on conditions. Obviously, I met with him in jail. He understands he's put himself in another bad position. He doesn't have a great excuse for it. He doesn't have a great excuse for it. He acknowledges that he messed up in this matter. He's asking the court to let him out again.
To do what?
To let him out again. He is saying that he has applied for Social Security, and if he is not out, he will lose his ability to get that Social Security as well as his disability. And he has a health care situation where he needs to get a shot that his insurance has to pay for, that he won't be able to go out and get if he's incarcerated, Your Honor. So he's asking you to consider releasing him back on a personal bond. But what I'm hoping to have done with the case, Your Honor, is just to adjourn the PCC for a couple of weeks so that we can get something resolved now.
No objection to the adjournment. People's position unbound.
Perhaps a misunderstanding. But his violation is not just going back to the area he ordered not go back to. It's that he gets there, he decides to assault four police officers. That's the violation. So he was arraigned, I apologize, we'll get these things to you. He was arraigned on February 13th on an RNO and a trespass from Village Grove. He was told not to commit any additional crimes, no assaultive behavior, and no go-to. So he goes back to Village Grove, he commits more crimes, he assaults more police officers, and he goes to where he's not supposed to go.
No, look at me, Barat.
You're telling me that's wrong.
No.
So now we're here on these two cases. In addition to that, so Mr. Easter's done a fantastic job working this file as well as he does all his files. He has tried to negotiate.
Set the dog way.
Set the dog way.
Wait, go ahead.
He has tried to negotiate this case with me. I've explained to him that I do not intend to make Mr. Mr. Ponte Scott any offers. He just finished a jail sentence in the fall for RNO.
I know.
This is a person that was sentenced to Washington County Jail for RNO, gets out, it's 2 new RNO cases. Your Honor, his bond actually is low, but I wasn't the one making the request. $5,000 is low for what he's done, but I'm asking Your Honor not to grant a PR bond to the bond as is if you're not inclined to increase it.
Understanding I'll say, Judge, is that Mr. Scott was under the impression that his violation was for the trespass. Now he's heard Ms. Hughes' understanding about the RNO.
He does this every time.
Yes, Judge.
Yeah, no, what are you going to say?
I'm sorry. I don't want to get in no more trouble. I just did.
Mr. Scott, every time.
On 2 separate cases, and while the judge recognizes that Mr. Scott's attorney has tried to negotiate on his behalf, the reality is this: Mr. Scott keeps getting chances, and he keeps wasting them. He gets out of jail, his bond is low, just $5,000, which is surprisingly low given his history. And yet here we are again. But at this point, how much longer can the judge keep giving him a break? There's only so much leniency one person can have, especially when it's clear that Mr. Scott isn't learning from his mistakes. The question now is, will he ever change, or has he run out of chances? Mr. Scott's asking for another break. But honestly, at this point, it's getting hard to take him seriously. He's playing the same tired game, begging for just one more chance. But here's the thing, if you keep making the same mistakes, you can't expect people keep giving you chances. He knows what he's doing, getting into trouble, getting caught, then begging his way.
I usually say no, no, no. Then finally I let you out. And what do? You go right. This is not. I realize that you're not being convicted of anything, but I will say this. This is not the first time that you've been someplace, something happens, you're not supposed to go back, tell you not to go back, and what happened? You go back, and you either come back before me on a bond violation, or you come back with a new case because of what you did when you got there. And by the way, other problem that happens is that when you go back to these places, naturally, the police get called. And then you start having issues with them. And
I won't have no issues. I promise you. Look, I promise this time, because I just did a year, I won't have no issues if you let me out. I'll do the right thing and I won't go back. Just one chance.
One chance?
I mean,
Just one more.
One more chance, please, Your Honor. And I promise I won't go back. Just give me this chance and I'll do everything right. I'm trying to start fresh. Fresh. I just want one chance from you. And
you know what, Mr. Scott?
One more chance.
No. And today, I'm going to tell you no.
Please, Your Honor. Please, because my grandma's birthday is on the 24th, and I really want to.
I know. And
I don't want to be in jail. I can't. I will do every. Just give me this chance. I promise you, if I go back, I deserve to be locked up. But I won't go back. I won't go back. I won't go back.
Mr. Scott.
I just want one chance, please.
Mr. Scott.
I want to be in jail.
I know you don't want to be in jail, but you got to listen to what we're telling you.
Okay.
You remember I even put you on the tether. I know, but that didn't work either.
I'll do that.
Mr. Scott.
I'll do whatever you want me to do, and I promise you, this time I won't mess up. I won't mess up, Your Honor. Please, just trust in me.
You want me to go get the last 3 recordings when you told me that?
No.
Because you told me the same thing.
No, but I'm telling you the truth.
That before the judge and everyone else just starts to tune it out. It's like being caught cheating on a test, swearing you'll never do it again. Then 5 minutes later, pulling out the cheat sheet again. What did Mr. Scott think was going to happen? You can't keep breaking the rules and expect things to magically change. The judge is getting tired of this act. Every time Mr. Scott messes up, it sends a message, I heard you, but I just don't care. That's a direct violation of the court's orders, which is contempt of court, and it could lead to more jail time, stricter conditions, or even higher fines. And yet here, he is again trying to get out, promising that this time will be different. He's pleading with the judge, just one more chance. I won't go back, I promise. But let's be real, how many chances should one person get? He's been told time and time again not to go back to certain places, yet he does it. And when the police get involved, things only get worse. It's almost like he's setting himself up to fail. He keeps asking for mercy.
I won't catch nothing. And I promise you, this time it's gonna be the last time I ask. It's a new year.
Oh, last time this year.
No, the last time I asked for anything. And if I don't follow your rules, I deserve to be locked up. I just want a chance to be back in the community, be with my family. Because if it's gonna be hard, my Social Security been cut off for a whole year. I haven't even got my check yet and then I gotta get my shot on Monday. If I don't, they can't give me my shot in here because it's a $10,000 shot. But I do need my shots. I have to go to CMH. I'm starting my new job next week at the CMH building. Just give me this chance so I can do all this stuff. And if I promise you, this time, this will be the last time I promise you anything.
Is this Groundhog Day? Because this is the same thing I hear.
But I'm telling you,
How many times have you told me this?
all right,
This
let's
is
make
like
a deal.
the fourth time.
Let's make a deal.
Oh, well, okay, so we're going to start negotiating.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Okay.
All right. So if
You realize this isn't a fair negotiation.
because you're the judge and I'm not.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah. Okay,
but-
as long as we understand that. Go ahead.
All right. All right. This would be a bigger deal. If I get any more trouble, you can lock me up for a whole another year. I just don't want to get in no more trouble.
I know, Mr. Scott.
I don't want to get. Listen, I don't
You
want
don't
to
wanna
get in no
do
more
that.
trouble, Your Honor.
I know you don't want to. You can't help
Well,
it.
I can't help it, but I do need my shot. And if I don't get my shot, I can go to the mental hospital or anything. I don't want to.
Well,
Can you
the
give me
Washington County Sheriff's Office will
Well,
make
this is the
sure
last
you
chance
get
I
your
have.
shot.
No, they can't. It's $10,000. They can't pay for it because my insurance can't. My insurance can pay for it on the outs. And I'm getting my job back. Please let me go back home. I don't care if you put me on tether. I don't care if you put me on house confinement. I will do the right thing from now on. I won't get in no
Both
more
of those we tried.
Can we
They
try
didn't
one more
work.
time?
No, not today.
Well, can we try to let me out this time and then?
Not Tuesday.
He said no.
But Mr. Simpson, if you don't let me out, I won't be able to shoot. I won't be able to show you my. I won't be able to show you my honest thing, man. Just Mr. Simpson, please just give me one
Mr.
chance.
Scott.
I don't want to be locked up.
Mr. Scott. I know you
I
don't.
don't want to be locked up, man. Every
But-
time I
but-
get locked up, somebody put their hands on me or do something to me in there.
Okay, Mr. Scott.
Yes, sir.
We go through this every time.
But it's a new year.
And what?
It's a new year.
Listen to him.
I'm gonna listen to him. I'm just getting emotional. I'm sad right now.
I know. And all I'm going to tell you is, I won't say it won't happen ever, but not today.
Well, what am I supposed to do? I can't.
Sit tight. Just sit tight.
If you give me this chance, Your Honor, I promise you. Listen, I promise you, I do the right thing.
He said no.
I do the right thing.
Him more chances than most would, but it's hard to ignore the pattern of bad choices. At this point, it's tough to feel sympathy when someone refuses to learn from their mistakes. So what's going to happen when Mr. Scott finally get together? Or is this just another cycle of begging for mercy and getting right back into trouble? We'll see how this plays out. But it's clear that the judge is done hearing the same promises over and over again, Mr. Scott is back in front of the judge asking for another shot at freedom. He's pleading for just one more chance, saying he won't mess up this time. But let's be real here. How many chances can one person get? This guy's been through this routine before, and every time he promises he won't go back to the same mistakes, he does it again. He says, I deserve a chance. And sure, he's been in jail for a year. Already he's begging to go back to his family and...
Your Honor, you saying no, but in your heart, I know you really wanna give me a chance. In your heart, just give me a chance this time. I
I
promise.
appreciate you acknowledging that I have a heart.
I know you got a heart, but can you please just Simpson, please just give me a chance this one time.
Okay. You can go to.
No,
Well, can I have a lower bond?
not today, Mr. Scott.
Well, my grandma's birthday is on the 24th.
today.
My brother's birthday on the 23rd. My sister's birthday on the 22nd.
You can go to deputies.
What am I supposed to do? I mean, I don't want to just sit in jail and rot.
You gotta sit tight, Mr. Scott. Keep close to
My
file.
intention is not to have you rot in jail, but I'm not letting you out today.
So I'm not getting out no more.
Go to deputies.
Not today.
So when do I come back to court?
The 28th.
And then what?
We'll try.
I don't know.
You say that all the time. You don't know.
Whoa.
No,
really?
I'm not saying you.
Seriously?
No, I'm not
I think
like
you
that.
need to stop about now.
No, I'm saying like.
I think you need, Mr. Scott, you need to stop about now.
I'm sorry. I apologize. I don't want you. I mean, I don't want you to say that all the time. That's what I meant.
Okay.
That's what I meant.
I know.
But what? Well,
Okay, all right. Go to deputies.
am I gonna get out ever? That's all.
Oh, eventually, yeah. Because we'll run out of time.
Huh?
Nothing. All right. Thank you.
All right, gotta go now. Gotta go now. Come on. You gotta do it, bro. No, you did it. You did wrong. Let's go. What you got to do?
I wish.
All right. All right. We'll see what happens on 28.
You're in custody.
What did I tell you?
Okay, then you're in custody, and then just wait.
What did I tell you?
Oh,
Yeah.
so, got it.
I didn't want to let you know.
Court recalls, okay. Garage, cooperate, don't mess up, because you do something here, then we're gonna have a problem. Okay. Why seriously?
He keeps breaking the same rules, even after being told not to. It's honestly hard not to compare the situation to when a kid swears they'll never touch the cookies again, but their face is covered in crumbs. Mr. Scott is saying all the right things, but his actions not so much. Judges see this behavior all the time. It's called recidivism, a fancy word for this person doesn't learn from their mistakes, and the legal system doesn't hand out free passes to repeat offenders. He's asking for a break because he doesn't want to lose his Social Security benefits or his chance at health care. But at the same time, how many times can someone go back to the same bad habits and expect sympathy? He keeps asking for another chance. But each time it's hard to believe him at this point. The judge is probably thinking, how many times can you promise to do better before it just becomes empty words? Is Mr. Scott mentally ill, or is he just making bad choices over and over? It's a tough call, but he's definitely walking a fine line here if he doesn't learn from his mistakes. Soon, he's probably looking at more